What up everyone, welcome back to another Magic Arena draft where we are still back into Avatar The Last Airbender. Again, if you are enjoying the content, don't forget to like and subscribe. And with that over and done with, let's head into our pack one, pick one. And our pack has two rares, or a couple of rare and a mythic, with the Rise of Sozin being the mythic, which I've not played with, though have played against, and it is a pretty good card. Obviously board wipes I guess can be pretty good in the format if you are more of a kind of a slower deck or just less aggressive, or someone is kind of, you know, got a board presence that you just can't get through. So being a mythic which eventually then transforms into a creature is always pretty good here. I think the second chapter is probably not particularly relevant, but the board wipe and the creature is obviously pretty good in this format, where we hit a Boiling Rock Rioter, firebending one. This is okay, I think. I guess there's an Epic Downfall, which is pretty good. I guess you would have to be heavy allies to get the proper value from it, but 3 mana 3/3 that could have some potential upside, because they have to be your cards if you want to kind of cast them. But again, I think, yeah, you don't have to be in allies, but 3/3 with firebending 3 is probably fine. Fated Firepower. This enters with X fire counters on it. If a source you control will deal damage, deals that much damage plus equal number of fire counters. If a source you control would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls, it deals that much damage plus an amount equal to the number of fire counters on this enchantment instead. Being triple red, I don't think so. So I think I'll just take a submersible for some interaction, which can also be a creature at a later day. What else have we got? There's a Union Archers, which isn't too bad. I guess the submersible gets around the destroy all creatures if I've not turned it into a creature as well. Azula. Azula, the first time I played with it, I think I was in black-blue and wasn't quite what I was expecting, I suppose. But it's more, I would say, the aggressive red-black deck. So you kind of want a lot of maybe like pump spells or instant speed removals, lightning strikes. I guess I'll take the Azula here and maybe try and push into black red, as again there's nothing particularly exciting in the deck other than that. There's a black ally which works with the Rioter, so I think I'll take the Azula, but not too sure. Okay, now we've got some more blue. Waterbending lessons, nice. Don't think I want to go with shrines. The Azula's always lies. I'm not too fond of that card. I think I'll stick with the blue, as there's a lot of blue coming around. It's a Quench and an Octopus form. Now, Tundra, I don't think this is what I'm looking to do. I guess being crew 1 is fine, but Tylee for the red, but there's a lot of blue coming around, so I think I'm probably not going to do the Azula. Not sure if it's really worth splashing for. I think I'll take one Octopus form to maybe to protect the Sozin when it flips. So an Otter Penguin now, which I don't know if I want that over the Foggy Swamp Hunters. I guess having an early 2-drops may be a bit better than the 4-drop at this stage. And there's also quite a bit of red as well, so maybe the black isn't really there. I guess I could take a Cunning Maneuver if I'm going with the Azula. Maybe the Azula fits better in blue-red. So let's just take the cunning maneuver here. Okay, do I want a mongoose or a geyser leaper? I guess I stick with blue. Again, it seems to be more of what's coming around. Yeah, there's a watery grasp now. Guess I can take their haiku. And I guess I'll take the red over the black. No, maybe I'll stick with the black instead. Okay, and an Azula is probably fine, but I might not. Let's put that into the 4. Okay, so we've got a Legend of Karuk and a Legend of Roku in the same pack. Well, I guess I'll take the blue over the red, as I'm more blue leaning. And what else would we want to maybe wheel? The hawk might be quite nice. The airbend lesson there, probably not going into white. Fire Nation Cadets could be an okay one. So yeah, I think the blue legend is probably more for me here. Crashing Waves is also a nice one. Some black might not be what we want. I think maybe the Rise could be splashable, but currently I don't think so. I guess I could just take Crashing Wave. Or I could take a Mai. Actually, Mai might not be too bad, honestly. Especially if I try and get some more pump spells or some twin blades. It's another water bending lesson, but yeah, I think I'll take the Mai. Maybe you could kind of go blue-red. Speaking of blue-red, there's now an engine room and a lightning strike. I think I take the lightning strike. Forecasting Fortune Teller is another great 2-drop. Maybe we can kind of wheel twin blades or Fortune Teller, or even maybe the land. Aang's Journey might even be a pretty nice one. Let's just take some interaction. Empty City Ruse. Target opponent skips all combat. Yeah, I don't think that's what we're doing here. Okay, there is North Pole Patrol or Iguana Parrot. I guess Parrot might be better than the North Pole Patrol. But having the ability to tap something might be better than the Parrot. And the Parrot's probably just gonna wheel, I reckon. Yeah, let's take the Patrol as a 3-drop. Secret of Bloodbending. Quad blue. Is that something I want to try and push? It's quad blue. And again, I'm blue-black. What else would there be then? A Zhao? Probably not. Like, I could try and give it a go, maybe? Sure, I've not played with it, but we'll see what we can do. Abandoned Attachments is a good one here now. How to Start a Riot might be a good with Azula. But let's take the Abandoned Attachments. Okay. Platypus Bear might be okay. Or Yuyan Archers. I guess the platypus is blue-green, so might be a bit more difficult to cast. Having a 3-1 that you can just rummage away, something's pretty good. A whole bunch of red-black. I think I'll take the Serpent's Pass, because then if I do want to splash for any of these black cards, then that's more likely I'd want to splash for them if I have that land. Spirit Oasis, 3 mana loot, basically. Well, I guess you draw a card. 3 mana, draw a card. I guess I'll take a 1-drop actually, yeah, instead. Cavalry crashing wave now is probably fine. Airship engine room is probably better than the journey, because again I'm not too sure about the black at the moment. Don't think I am any of them, I guess. Water skin, but yeah, probably not going to water skin. And not going to be white. What have we got? Sandbender's Scavengers. Combustion techniques, probably what I'm looking at here. There's a Foggy Swamp Spirit Keeper, though don't think I have the draw to capabilities really. So yeah, this Otter Penguin also is not looking great. I guess there's 1, 2 draw. I guess the curriculum, maybe I've got more than what I think I have, but I think I need to take some interaction. It's got 3, 4, 5 lessons. So Fire Sages as well, maybe. Yeah, let's take the combustion technique here. Another Otter Penguin or Watery Grasp. Another Cunning Maneuver. Okay, so how many creatures? So 8 creatures and 6 instants, 3 sorceries. Probably maybe want some more creatures in the early game. There's another Watery Grasp. I think the Watery Grasp I picked actually came around quite late. So I think I just take maybe another Penguin, maybe wheel some of the other interactive spells. Firebending Student isn't too bad actually, with I guess what I'm trying to do. Boomerang Basics is a nice one. Can bounce Submersible, I suppose, or the Sozin before it flips, or even when it does flip, but I think I'll just take a Firebending Student. Uncle Iro, okay, Snowballer's probably what I'm looking at here, over Parrot. Again, just some kind of tempo interaction. Cat, Owl, Crescent Island. Not quite the temples, and having a 4 mana for a 1/1 without any other temples is not quite what I'm trying to do. I guess I just take a 4-drop flyer. Waterbending Ascension. Not a massive fan of the Ascension. Destroy target artifact or land, draw card. Yeah, I guess I take another Watery Grasp. I think I take the Grasp over the Ascension. Toff Quench is quite a nice pickup actually. Nothing else really what I'm probably going to be doing. Don't think I want another 5-drop. Porcupine, don't think so, and don't think I'm going to be any of these. Oh nice, Lost Days, maybe we'll play that. So do I want to do the Sozin being double black? I guess hasn't really worked out the Sozin. I'll have a look at deck building, but maybe it's not worth it to play. I'll have a look to see what my removal is. But if I don't have much removal, I might need to splash it. And again, maybe I can run the Azula, but let's just see what our creature spell split is. Okay. Oh, they've flipped it around, haven't they? I thought the search added the creatures to the top. Anyway. Okay, so what have we got? Not sure about the porcupine case. So maybe we take out the boiling rock rioter. Though I do have quite a few allies now, but I don't think I want to worry about that. I might need to add it back if my creature count is a little bit too low. And that actually includes that now into the creature, as it, I guess, at the back side of it. Do I want to do the secrets of waterbending? Probably not. I think it's a bit too cute in the format. So this is also technically a creature, the submersible. So draw, I've got 1, 2, 3, I guess 4-ish draw. So I guess I keep the penguins. Yeah, I don't really want to get rid of any more creatures. Guess I can combustion technique and copy that. Also the cunning maneuver and lightning strike I can copy. So this is probably 17 lands. Guess I can get rid of Lost Days maybe. Or the haiku. Like, no, the haiku just seems expensive for just a counter spell. Yes, you get to draw a card, but only you can only use it on as a counter spell to get that kind of the second half of the paragraph. So I think I might just get rid of that and just keep the quench. Could get rid of a watery grasp. And do I want to run the Sozin? I think I want to run the Sozin. Maybe take out Lost Days. And then what else would I take out? North Pole Patrol seems pretty weak here, though I am cutting out more creatures. So maybe if I splash the Sozin, I can add in some more black. Maybe like the Rock Rioter. Okay. Let's just have another look at the split. Oh, it's not done it. There we go. So I've got 12, 13 creatures. Definitely need 17 if I'm going to be going 3 colour. Maybe Crashing Waves could be a cut. As much as quite nice for slowing the opponent down. But I guess I've got the board wipe, which is sort of going to do a similar thing. So let's see what our land situation is now. So 2 lands, and so it's 6, 7, 8 islands, 7 and 4. So 8, 7, 4. And that's probably all right here. How many allies? So I've only got 3 allies, so the Boiling Rock Riot is not particularly great. So maybe I don't want 2 of these otter penguins, and maybe I can run either a 4-drop or a 3-drop. Like the Porcupine got 7 instant sorceries. Or I could run a water skin. I don't know about the Foggy Swamp Hunter just because of I don't have like loads on loads of draw. But then because I've got quite a few instant sorceries, I guess I could run the Porcupine even though it's not amazing. Or I could run some more interaction with the Lost Days. Because that works quite well with Azula also being an instant. Or could run more interaction, cheap interaction. I guess I will run the Lost Days instead for some interaction. So again, going a bit low on the creature count, but maybe hopefully my interaction is a bit better, because I don't have any proper removal spell for large creatures other than the Rise of Sozin, so maybe something like a Lost Day is probably better. Yeah, a bit more kind of Grixis control-y stuff, but have a feeling if I don't draw any board presence, maybe I'm going to get a bit screwed. So would love to run the Secrets of Blood Bending, but being a 3-colour, that's probably going to be particularly difficult to accomplish, and I don't think I'd ever get to the waterbending 10 anyway. So let's just leave it like this, and hopefully we can get a few wins under our belt, and anything above 3 is good, but yeah, let's try and aim for 3 at least. So let's head on to our first match. Well, here we are with our game 1, and I am on the play with an okay hand, some big top end cards. Need a 4th land obviously for this Legend of Karuk, but hopefully we can get there with our abandoned attachments and an Azula. Okay, Comparate turn 3. Okay, they might have a Quench, but not too fussed about that. I might end up pitching this Sozin. Okay, there's a Toff. Okay, so we got our land, not blue, unfortunately. At least the Lost Days, you can actually bounce the creature lands. So I could actually do that next turn if I get to attack with Azula. So maybe that's what I'm doing. I guess I bounce these two. I'm just going to take an attack, return the owner of target creature or enchantment puts on top or bottom. And this is whenever you cast a spell with, yeah. Okay, so let's go to full control. And then bounce there. Oh, no, can't. Oh, I was going to do that one, never mind. Oh, I messed up. I meant to target the land and it's gone and couldn't change it. My mistake, unfortunately. I meant to do the Rumble Arena, not realising cancel wasn't going to let me redo it, but anyway. Probably should have still bounced the Toff anyway. No blocks. Okay, so they're drawing that next turn, so did they have a land in hand? Okay, I've got a Death Toucher. And a punch. Sure. Okay, do I want to discard this cat owl to try and, so I attack, cast the attachments, that'll trigger, we trade, then I would only have, yeah, I think I maybe, or I could discard the, I need a double blue, so yeah, let's see if we want to trade. I'm just going to discard this cat owl at this point. Doesn't give it indestructible, no. Okay, so looking for another black would be great here. I have a feeling my punting has probably gone and cost me the game, annoyingly. Wanting to click on the Rumble Arena. Okay, black source? No. This bounces non-land. Okay. So do I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I guess I can. No, I can't because I've only got. Okay, maybe I just bounce the Rumble Arena again. Rumble Arena, Earth Rumbler, and then I can't block and activate, but I can still activate. Maybe block the Rumble Arena and activate the submersible. Yeah, just needing to hold out for this Rise of Sozin. Okay, so they're not going to attack with the arena, so just take 2. So the question is then, do I wait to activate? Because if I then draw a black, I don't want to kill my submersible, so I think I'm just going to wait. That's annoying. Okay, so let's Legend of Karuk, maybe I'll find another black source amongst there. Okay, probably then need to take the Mai, I suppose, at this point. I guess this is the downside of having double off colour pips. That is just, because what was it, 4 black sources I've got in the deck. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7 lands, so I've still got a lot of lands incoming. Well, the octopus form might be good for blocking the wrestlers. And a lion turtle. And he can't attack or block unless there are 3 or more lessons, and he's only got 1 snowballers. Kind of just want to bounce the wrestlers at this point. Again, just to slow them down. Of course it doesn't bounce, it's a frostlings that blocks them. Oh, I'm really forgetting some of these cards. And I might need to then just sack the airship engine room at end step again just to find the second black source. Again, if they've got another punch for their sentry. Okay, so let's put a counter on the Mai. Oof. Also, not getting much of my island. Like, I think this is all of my mountains now. So I'm sure it's like 7 mountains. Or was it 6 mountains, 7 islands, something like that? Gosh. So yeah, I think I'm just passing again. Quite the stalemate. So I don't have any more double blue, so I can probably sack the engine room at this point. Okay, I wonder if they do actually have another punch if they're looking at my cards. Nope. Okay, so let's draw lightning strike. Okay, so do I kill the sentry? Maybe I hold off actually. Yeah, we don't need to do it. Okay, combustion technique. So that's going to do 2 plus 4. 2 plus the number of lessons. So it's just going to do 6 damage. So yeah, let's pass the turn again. And then at end step maybe kill their lion turtle. Because I think I want to hold on the lightning strike, maybe for the wrestlers if I can block with the jade. Sorry, the Mai jaded edge. Okay, so let's kill the turtle. Oh. Well, I misunderstood. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, annoyingly I'm going to have to do this then. I thought the 4 was telling me how many lessons I actually had in the graveyard. I misunderstood. So I've got 1, 2, 3. So it's telling me this. So I think the number is how much it's going to damage it's going to do. Okay, so that's quite annoying. Another blue source. Okay, so now I know that that basically means that that's the damage it's going to do, not how many lessons you've got in the graveyard. Still punting, and still game number 1 as well. Ugh. Maybe I should just look actually in my graveyard to then see how many I've got. Sure. Not too fussed about that. Oh, I needed to I didn't realise I was on 6 life. Well, this game was probably a loss anyway with me just not focusing correctly, so... yeah, so... block. Yeah, God, I'm dumb. Well, in case that, I guess I do this. And if they've got anything, then so be it. But yeah, I probably should have actually used the octopus form on the Mai. Again, where is my second swamp? Quite frustrating. That's not going to do it, is it? I don't think. Yeah. Yeah, you got it, bud. This Rise of Soza, maybe I just need to remove it. Double black is frustrating. Let's have another look at the deck. Maybe I can... I don't know. All I needed was that second black source to help with... So maybe instead of the Sozin, I just need like a haiku or something like that. So let's take out the Sozin. Maybe I'm trying to be too cute. And add in... Again, maybe some cheaper creatures or a haiku. Frustrating. Even a watery grass would have been pretty good as a draw to try and stop their attacks. I think I'll keep the Azula. Again, it was pretty good. And again, I punted with the Lost Days and targeted the wrong creature. I wish you could just undo sometimes, just you accidentally target something. But I guess that's just digital for you. You just have to be more aware of things you can click on. So let's play, I guess, maybe just a North Pole Patrol, just to maybe tap something down and to slow them down. Okie dokie, here we are for game number 2 with our red-blue 3 swamps in the deck, by the way. I guess I'll keep it just because I can discard one to the abandoned attachments, but thanks, Arena. Anyway, yeah, let's keep it as we are on the draw. Maybe we'll get a red source for our firebending student. Not great that I'm on the draw with quench. Okay, 1/2 drop. Okay, let's just student, and then I guess then I can abandon attachments and attack. Okay, so they're just going all in on the duck. Okay. Which can actually kill me pretty quickly. So yeah, let's attack. See what they want to do here. Okay, so I'm probably just still going to discard a swamp. So that's going to do 3 damage, not how many lessons I've got. Okay. Yeah, and hold up quench, I think. Again, unless they're going to tell us, sure. Okay. Take another 4. Yep. Another land. I guess I can attack and Lost Days. The duck. Or do I want to get Azula down? Well, let's just attack for 1, I think. They might actually hold the duck back as a blocker against Azula. Because again, attacking with a 4/4, I guess is good for them as they've already hit me for 8. But then they're not putting anything on the board, so actually now I can attack and maybe just bounce these 2. They could actually have an octopus form. So let's bounce that. Bounce the duck. Okay, so they kept the Suki. And then now I can maybe quench a 5 or 6 drop. Three, sure, that's fine. And a watery. Okay, that's a little bit annoying, but sure. That's a bit strange. Guess I should have actually cast my Fire Nation cadets last time. Okay, another island. Okay, I need to keep the combustion technique, I think, because of killing for whatever card that's not showing me anymore, even though it's definitely there. And again, I can probably combustion technique on my turn to get a trigger from the firebending student. So let's pass. It's definitely Suki on top, yeah. Okay, so then actually I probably want to double strike now. Let's just draw a card instead of getting the double strike. Land and octopus form. Okay, so 4 damage here, I suppose. And do it with to trigger the prowess, I think. And I can use that maybe to pump up the cadets. So I can activate the cadets a couple of times with the firebending mana. Then 1, 2, 3, and you can hold up Quench or Octopus form. Okay, that's a good Quench target. And Octopus form would give +1/+1, then that would be a 2, so it would trigger that, so it would be prowess, so it would be 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that right? So then the double strike, so it trigger with the prowess, so then it would be 2, 3, then it'll be a 3, 3 double, so it'll be 6, 7, 8, so yeah, it would be exactly 8 damage. Well, one win under the belt is better than no wins, at least, especially with the first game being pretty bad. But I got myself to blame there. So let's head on into the next one, and hopefully we can do a little bit better. Okie dokie, everyone. Here we are for our game number 3, with 1 win and 1 loss currently on the board. And I'm first with an okay hand. Tap land, maybe I can Union Archers, discard one of these lands, and maybe also abandon attachments again if we're drawing too many lands. So it's always quite nice to rummage and loot away things. And then we've got a Barrels of Blasting. Actually maybe the Mai is better here now. Okay, do I want to just attack, I suppose? I guess I could actually discard this Union Archers. Oh, whoops. Oh my god, I thought I was still in combat for some reason. Oh well. Well, I can bounce the creature. Okay, so they're just going to pass. So I guess so I can bounce. That'll give me 4 mana. So yeah, I probably want to. Guess I'll actually just wait. Okay, so that'll trigger that. Can bounce the token. See if they want to take 4, they do indeed. Surprised they didn't attack, especially if they weren't blocking. Sure. Boiling Rock Rioter. Let's just do this, play that, then that'll be 1, 2, 3. And I don't think I discard anything. Sun Warriors. Yep, that's a good one. Guess I can attack with this. Oh, I should have discarded the. No, so I can attack, play 1, 2, 3, then deal 1 damage. Then, so that'd be 2 damage. So yeah, I think I should attack with these 2, or just the Mai. Let's just attack with the Mai, I think. Okay, so they're not going to do anything. Do I still want to activate? Probably. Again, do I want to just deal 2 damage, try and get as much damage as possible? That's fine, let's just do this. Another Sun Warrior as well. All of the Sun Warriors. Okay, it's going to be a bit more difficult now to attack. Okay, let's discard this mountain. Lost days. Attack, that'd be 3. So yeah, now I think I can actually attack with the Mai still. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is firebending. I guess I could bounce 1. Though, yeah, I think I need to wait another turn. Next turn I can probably do it. Yeah, I don't think I can attack, unfortunately. Yeah, I think I was thinking I had more mana than what I actually did. I need to, it's going to be 5, 6, 7. Probably actually want to lightning strike the rallier, because then if they want to activate it, they're going to have to tap quite a lot of stuff. That looks like they're going to do it now. So let's do this now. Okay, now I've got another land. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. So just gonna chump maybe. So bounce. Try to take 4. Good at 8. Because I just pass again. So again, this is where maybe the having the Sozin would have been pretty good, kinda, I suppose. Other allies you control get +1/+1, sure. Well, let's bounce one of these. That's also fine. So really, this would be a 3/5. I guess I can double block. And you wouldn't say let's kill this in response. And trade a 3/3. Sure. Otter penguin. Guess I'm trading a 3-3 for a 2-1 basically, aren't I? So yeah, I don't think attacks were particularly great there either. Or maybe I should have played the land and I could have then sacked, but I think I want to sack it on my turn so I can trigger the penguin. Yep. Come on, it's not great. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lands. I guess Legend of Kuruk would be good here now. No, it looks like I might be sacrificing the Serpent's Pass to draw. Yep, there's the Sun Warriors back again. I have a feeling that's probably going to start taking control. Yeah, here we are. It's starting to flood out now. It's 11 lands. Because I can start looting away these lands with the Geyser Leaper to try and get in with the last points of damage with the penguin. Though I have a feeling that's what the barrels is going to be targeting, is my penguin. And it's still got 5 mana, though they do have their Sun Warriors. It does have flying, they don't have any reach creatures, so maybe the Geyser Leaper can get in if they target the barrels at the penguin. Sure. So just doing that, okay. Why don't they attack with everything? So I just take... So they're going to activate the warriors, they're going to blasting with the jelly. Okay, they're blasting with the jelly, sure. So let me have a read of this. When this creature attacks, you may cast an ally from among the cards you own. Exiled, sure. Guess I just take 5 instead of trading away 2 creatures. So if I attack with that, I can cast my penguin. Which I might need to. It's not an ally though, as it says no point actually of doing that, so just exile something from their graveyard. Gosh, it's ridiculous. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Not great. 5 in 17 lands. So 5 in 17 cards. And they've just been stuck on 6. So I've drawn, what, twice as many lands as they have. Okay, at this point I probably need to kill this Sun Warrior, but maybe they have nothing and that's why they're doing it. So 5, let's go with these ones. No, I guess I could have blocked with actually with these two. Okay, so they're going to kill my. Well, let's go to combat. See if they've got something. They could have the razor rings, which I can protect because that's. Well, actually, it's 4 damage, isn't it? Razor rings. +2/+2, sure. Can't do anything about that, unfortunately, because again, it's gonna only give it, doesn't give it first strike. So yeah, they had something. Again, if they just get a land or something. Sure. I don't think that's going to do too much, though. Yeah. No, it's sort of there. Yeah, I think I'm just dead. Of course, they top deck something like 6, so I guess I'm going block. Chump. Block. That's 6 and 8. That's 14 damage, yeah. So doesn't matter, I suppose, but yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, I wouldn't have done anything. So go to -1, is that? Yeah. Now I kind of feel like I've been so unlucky. I'm not sure if I did that bad during that game. They just seemed to have everything. There was like stopping at 6 lands or 7 lands, and then again I needed the Rise of Sozin. So, well, I've only got 1 loss to give, so let's add it back in and take out, I guess, a Fire Nation Cadet because it isn't doing anything in 1 drop. So 2 losses, 1 win. And I'm really enjoying this set as well. It's just, it doesn't seem like I'm got a break. The amount of games I've played, I don't think I've ever won over. I think I've won 1 game where I've got 4 wins, and everything else has been less than that. And but anyway, let's move on and wait for our opponent to enter the game. Okay, here we are for our next game with 2 losses and 1 win currently. I am first, and of course I add the Sozin back in, and it's in my hand. This hand is terrible, I think. I need to get something, like I need one land, but it has to be black or blue. Nothing on turn till turn 3 and it being on the play. I think I just have to mulligan that. Okay, this is a little bit better. Guess I get rid of the Lost Days. Though I can pitch the waterbending lesson. Might want to just pitch the octopus form, I think, if I don't draw another land. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna discard my octopus form. What are you doing? Please, I don't want to draw you this early. So yeah, so I guess maybe this is going to be red stuff, sure. Yeah, okay, well, I'm going to have to, I guess, watery grasp that now. Ugh, come on. Annoyingly, the watery grasp obviously doesn't remove any of its ability, so if any other allies come in, they'll still get the counter and the haste. So I'm probably going to need to have to water bend next turn just to hit my land drops. Well, that's not an ally, at least. Well, have they got a punch or something? Maybe. Nope, okay. Lightning strike. Okay, let's lightning strike this, I think. Just to try and stop them with their mana fixing and ramp. Okay, let's untap a land. And play our own firebending student. Sure. Guess I could have named like a Flopsy or something. Okay, I did get a land, but I think I'm annoyingly having to still waterbend. Do I want to? I'm taking a lot of damage, unfortunately, but not looking good either way, I don't think. So I think I'm just basically chumping, trying to... Actually, what can I... So I can actually... Actually, no, I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, I can actually... whoops. Undo, cancel, tap, tap. There we go. Didn't need the black, but... Will this be good enough is the question. 2 lands in hand and nothing else other than an otter penguin. Okay, I'm probably going to have to name, I think, Boulder maybe again, just in case I have any more. Boulder, not Boulder Rush, what's it called? The Boulder. Okay, so it's called The Boulder. Okay, no more in hand. Library. Honest work. What else is pretty? I guess the Inagi and the Sabertooth and Earth King, they're the most threatening ones, I suppose, at the moment. And the opponent's hand is just a land, sure. And I draw another land. And they draw the 7/7. Oh, come on! This is ridiculous. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 lands in 20. Sure. I think they've just had too much action, more than what I can keep up with, too much chonk. Not even sure what I can draw anymore to deal with a 7/7 at this point. Just don't have anything. Like, I've only got one watery grass because I took out the second one. So I have to block here, so do this, I suppose. Yeah, take 2, and if they've got anything, then dead anyway, but at this point, any other creature, that doesn't do much either. Have I got any allies? I've got an ally there, and that's pretty much it that I can do. So yeah, let's just pass the turn again. Any removal and I'm just dead. So chump, block, guess get back the snow ballers. Though if they do up to 3 power, I guess I'm having to block as well. Yeah. Pretty good. And a land. So trade, chump, and land. GG's. Well, I think that game was probably the worst out of all of them, even with the flooding. I think there was another game I did flood, but I think I had the ability to at least loot things away. Well, not going quite well, is it, unfortunately. Again, even with that Sozin, the first board wipe, they were able to just kind of get back with their temples, basically, and just happened to draw the big green creatures one after the other. So, unfortunately, not quite there. Anyway, thank you again for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.